Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, we've got news of 0% financing rolling around in this particular Tesla market and big discounts as well. I know Tesla in the US has been working to try and get lower rates for Tesla buyers, and rates for buying a Tesla has dropped pretty recently. So what is to come for the Tesla market for Tesla buying and financing? So we're going to talk about that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And let's jump into this. So it seems like 0% financing is rolling out in Germany. We can see that this market seemed to have not been the best for Tesla. And so now Tesla is starting to roll out a ton of different incentives in this market. So the first one is 0%. Pretty exciting because we definitely want 0% in the US market if possible. And on top of that, they're adding 0% to all new Model Y orders and inventory vehicles in the Germany market. Tesla is certainly working with a different partner to try and get better financing for all of us in the US, and maybe they're going to talk about this on their earnings call, which is coming up in the near future, actually January 26th. So maybe we'll start to see some lower rates. But right now, when you look to purchase a Tesla, it's 6.59%, which is actually lower than what it was before. It was 6.69% not that long ago, and now it is down to 6.59%. So a little bit of a drop from what it was before. And so this could signal what could be coming down in the near future in terms of rates and things like that coming down. But on top of that, Germany seems to be having a hard time selling these vehicles because now they've dropped the price of all the different Model Ys by up to 5,000 pounds. Is that what it is over there in that local currency over there? So certainly some pretty interesting stuff out there in terms of the Tesla market. And so I asked the channel, I asked all of you out there, what is holding you back from buying a Tesla right now? Is it price? Is it financing? Or is it other reasons like charging, or if you already have one? So, and over 2,000 of you voted out there, and you voted 41% as a majority of I already have one, but 26% has said price and 13% said financing. And so there's definitely other ways to get the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla. And that's where channel sponsors like Tenet come into play. Tenet is a EV financing for your Tesla vehicle, and they can get you the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla. They can do that by deferring a portion of the loan, maybe even that $7,500 federal tax credit. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. And on top of that, Tenet has other benefits as well. You can finance your EV charger plus installation and extended warranty for buying a pretty old Tesla, like a Hertz Tesla, maybe one with like a lot of miles. And what I definitely think is very important is gap insurance for your Tesla, where you can make sure you got protection just in case if Tesla keeps dropping the price of these Tesla vehicles in the near future and you are going to be upside down on your loan. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff that the Germany market has dropped the price and also included 0% financing for Tesla vehicles. And pretty exciting because I certainly think that is the missing link, the missing piece to sell more Teslas. And I know Tesla is definitely working on it to try and get everybody the lowest monthly payment and lowest financing. And so certainly I imagine interest rates are going to go down in the near future for Tesla financing. And that's my prediction, maybe even by the end of this quarter. But we're going to jump into the next topic. Mahesh, thanks for coming in. Thanks for supporting. Hopefully you're doing well. But what else we got? We need to do a giveaway this month, huh? I actually realized I've got two Model 3. I got one Model 3 and Model Y LED door sills. So maybe we do that giveaway before the end of the month. So definitely hit that subscribe, definitely hit that like button, and definitely hit some comments if you want us to do a giveaway. In this next topic, Model 3 Highland has been spotted in inventory. It seems like Tesla is starting to ramp up deliveries and people might be getting their VINs very, very soon. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Sorry, he posted this. Some new Model 3s spotted at Fremont today. Deliveries starting soon. It seems like we've got a drone video from user Met God in somewhere. And you can see there's plenty of Model 3 Highland spotted in the top left right here. And so the new upgraded Model 3 is definitely super exciting. And I'm super excited to see the interior of it, to see all the different updates, because it's probably going to be very similar to the Tesla Cybertruck. So certainly we shall see. We might have one on order, maybe not, fingers crossed. But certainly I think it's going to be a lot more people purchasing this vehicle for the Model 3 Highland than, of course, the Cybertruck or any other vehicle. But you can see here a post from ChargeGo. They see they've got an estimated delivery February to March of 2024, which will be here in the very near future. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. Nicholas, thanks for coming in. Any update on when we will see price reduction since other markets are cut? Great question. I bet by the end of this month, maybe even in a week or so, and definitely by March, because March is going to be the last month of the quarter, and there's always going to be some sort of incentives or price cuts or some sort of promotion by the end of the month or end of the quarter. In this next topic, Rivian seems to be having trouble selling their R1Ts and R1Ss because now available inventory is available for everyone. And now there is no longer a wait list for an R1S. And on top of that, there's a new way to get these vehicles at a lower payment. So let's talk about it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Now, according to Rivian updates, you can lease an R1S from Rivian, and also includes the full $7,500, but only you can do this on the $100,000 configuration. Seems like amount down is $9,000 due at signing, but before this, only the R1T was available for this. But this goes to show that now there is no longer a backlog for an R1S, and now you can get one as quickly as 1 to 2 weeks. So I certainly think, of course, Rivian probably doesn't want to do this, but Rivian has increased the price pretty recently, or at least within the past year, for the R1T and the R1S. And so certainly, unless they bring those prices back down, certainly they're going to have a tough time potentially selling these. But you can get the tax credit, and then maybe you can buy it out, because I think the Rivian lease, you can buy it out. It's an open lease, whereas the Tesla lease, you cannot buy it out at the moment. But I certainly feel like Tesla might change that in the near future. But certainly Rivian R1S, R1T, if you're looking to purchase one, then it is available and you can get access to the Rivian shop. But we actually have one on order, but we're definitely not going to go through with it. I actually thought about today, I should probably cancel it and get the money back, but I think we'll just keep it and see what happens. But we're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, if you're looking for some support on how to get the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate, you can do that at my Patreon link down below in the description. After you join, you get a link to my buying guide, which is the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. All right, what else we got? And our last one, we saved the best for last. We're going to talk about the Model 3 Performance Highland, the illustrious one, the one that everybody has been waiting for, this Model 3 Highland, because there's some big updates on this, and we are certainly excited to see it. But I guess we gotta wait for it as it comes out. But we got a pretty informative post that was actually posted. I thought I had it up, but I guess I need to find it. There we go. Here it is. In this next topic, let's talk about the Model 3 Ludicrous Performance Highland and everything we know about it so far. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So let's take a look at it. Shout out to TeslaScope for posting this. Let's chat and recap about the current state of the Model 3 Highland. Here is the exact thread. So of course, they talked about how it was supposed to be coming out, and the Model 3 Highland did, but the Model 3 Performance has been left out. You already know this, but there certainly has been spottings. We've seen this black Model 3 with covered rims, with different design of rims. We've seen other interior shots just like yesterday of these sport bucket seats. We've even heard rumors that there's going to be a front bumper, and we saw a front bumper, but it was from the China market that it might have a different front bumper and different rear bumper. But here is the exact list. So you can see right here, quote, we can comfortably share a few other changes that may have been underway since August last year, in addition to the above changes. So the first one is updated motor, higher performance. That makes sense. That's obviously something that's going to be coming. Updated brakes, new revision. That makes sense because you want to make sure you can stop because you don't want them to overheat and things like that. Redesigned rear spoiler. I like that. Maybe it's going to be more carbon fiber or dry carbon fiber or a different design. New exclusive wheel design. We definitely knew that for sure because as you can see in this one, this could be one of the wheels that could potentially coming on the Model 3 Highland. Sport seating with side bolstering. If it's anything like the Cybertruck seats, it's definitely going to be a really nice, comfortable feeling. Even better air suspension compared to baseline Model 3. If the Model 3 Performance has air suspension, that is going to make it a fantastic vehicle because right now, before the Cybertruck, if we take a look at the vehicles that Tesla has that includes air suspension, we're talking Model S and Model X. In those two vehicles, they ride differently. They ride even more comfortable or even more sportier because of the air suspension. So if the Model 3 Performance gets air suspension, then that will definitely be worth it and definitely be worth paying the upgrade to go over the regular baseline, standard range, or long range because air suspension changes the comfort and the ride. I mean, obviously, then the regular Tesla vehicles. And I definitely felt that when we purchased our first Model S, you could really feel the difference between going from a Model 3 to Model Y to a Model S and Model X. So if the Model 3 Highland comes with air suspension, that is definitely going to be super exciting. And I might just cancel. Maybe we've got one on order. I might just cancel and just wait out for the Model 3 Performance Ludicrous Highland because that will definitely be worth it. And that's also going to be showing how exciting that could be for the Model Y Performance Refresh, Juniper, Highland, whatever it is that could be coming out in the near future. Because if the Model Y Performance comes out with air suspension, that is going to be an impeccable value, of course, depending pricing. And the last one is updated track mode UI UX. Really cool feature, so you can adjust certain things or more power for all of them. But the one thing here is they left out on their list is 4 other notable hardware changes, but we cannot disclose or provide specifics. So maybe that's what is probably going to be the front bumper or the rear bumper, or maybe some other changes, maybe more for the interior and things like that. But either way, at the end of the day, this is going to be a very exciting Model 3 Performance, and I am certainly eager to see what is going to be coming out. And so if you're someone in this camp, I know user Tesla54, you come in here and ask all the time, I gotta say, you might as well wait until this Model 3 Performance actually comes out, and maybe that date could be as soon as January 26th, because on January 26th, that's the next earnings call, where of course they're going to get questions and answers, and people are going to try and figure out what is coming up soon. But let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. Drop it down below in the comments. When do you think the Model 3 Performance is actually coming out, or are they probably doing some more recent last minute testing for that? But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. Let's see, we got one more question. XXX DFS. If I was getting help from my parents, 25 to 35K down, what should be the defining factor as to whether I should lease or finance to own? That is a good question. I mean, definitely if you're leasing, do not put 25 to 35K down on a lease. That doesn't really make too much sense. But if you've got the right tax liability, if you're buying the Model 3 Performance, then certainly I would say finance. If you're buying the Model Y, then certainly finance as well, so you can get the full tax credit point of sale discount. Ricky, use Model 3 price prediction this year. How will values hold up with the Highland out now? I mean, Highland's out, but it actually hasn't started to deliver. I would say give it until summertime for it to settle, because then Model 3, the old Model 3, will start to dip and things like that. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Definitely check out the links down below if you want to support the channel. Of course, we got new Tesla accessory discount codes. We got Test Bros, which is our most recent one. Definitely check it out. Use code Dennis for 10% off. We got Vion, Jawa, and MAGBAK as well for other part accessory discount codes. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.